where Mr. Nkosinathi Baloyi, a brother to Mr. Matlala'S wife, resides. Upon arrival at that room, at that cottage, there was no. And upon gaining access, I searched for Mr. Bushoka, and unfortunately, Mr. Bushoka was not in that room.
Get messages that Jerry's best friend, Cat Vusi Matlala, is the one who is involved in this kidnapping.
Wow, what a week we had last week. But let me tell you something, things are starting to make so much more sense. This is Jerry Boshoga's mother, and we watched this video. I've done several videos earlier where she was explaining how it's Jerry and they are friends, and how that they knew that it is Jerry who is involved in the kidnapping, or should I say the disappearance of Jerry Boshoga, who we then found out last week was involved in substances and done it while on the streets. They were trying to tell us that no, he is a farmer. Yeah, he's a farmer and a tenderpreneur. Oh, how the tide has turned. But anyway, the purpose of this clip was for me to share with you the moment where the commissioners, aka Commissioner Baloyi, aka Commissioner Madlanga himself, started laughing the moment that Witness C tells the story of how he is in the cottage, and that cottage belongs to Kat Matlala'S wife's brother. Wait a minute. So they start laughing, and I start laughing too, because I'm like, wait, the brother-in-law lives in a back room at Kat Matlala'S house. What kind of a brother-in-law is this one? Why is he living with his sister? But then it is what it is. Okay, we're not judging, but let me tell you, the commissioners had a field day with that. And I don't know. Okay, it's not audible what they said, but I imagine it's because of Baloyi. Because the brother, or I guess Tsakani's maiden name is Baloyi. The brother is Nkosinathi Baloyi, and the commissioner is Baloyi. So I don't know what she said to the commissioner, Commissioner Madlanga, but he definitely laughed at it. And I bet you it has to do with the surname Baloyi, and it also has to do with that he is the brother-in-law to Kat Matlala. Can we also talk about how Peggy Cele told the story over there at the ad hoc committee? Listen, this story is so intertwined. It depends on who's telling the story. Peggy Cele said, listen, when he heard that Kat Matlala and his wife were in bed, and then the task force was inside Pagati within their bedroom and said, excuse me, Peggy Cele says he knew right then and there that that's the task force. And you could tell he was kind of telling the story like a proud dad who's proud of his team, that, yeah, they did it. They got into the house undetected. But that is so interesting. For me, I think that, and I'm not a task force member or any skills of that sort, but the fact that they let the wife out of the room, I'm hoping they didn't leave her unsupervised. Because accomplice is an accomplice. An accomplice is an accomplice. You don't know who she phoned. You don't know what she did. But you know what? Let's continue with this part.
And I feel so bad, and it hurt me so much that I know Vusi. I've met Vusi. I know Vusi Matlala's wife.
But on a serious note, Jerry Boshoga is still missing. It's going to be a year later, and the year is next week. Wow. But in my opinion, the sheet is the giveaway. The sheet is the giveaway. But then the question becomes, why are they holding on tight to where his location is? I think the family needs closure, whether he is alive or not. 1 whole year, and they're still holding him tight. Why? I think this is beyond torture, and I don't know. I just am struggling that he would still be alive. Yeah, just because of the condition of the ransom video that was shared with us, and I think it was SABC. I can't remember the name of the show, but it was shared on SABC. I unfortunately cannot share those clips here because you know what? YouTube doesn't like things like that because there's a lot of blood involved in those clips. But go and check it out on SAPC's channel. It is there in full. But I'm going to end this video right here. Okay, nice and short for Monday morning. Let me know, do you agree that the commissioners were laughing at Matlala'S brother-in-law for living in the back room of the mansion? Let me know in the comment section down below.
I was the one sitting at the same table having lunch with Vusi Matlala'S wife.
If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, to comment, to subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.